children. And that's, I think, a huge message for Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah. We are not perhaps as good in establishing educational institutions, and we need to look at that issue. And Hazoor Shaykh al-Alam, what they have given us is a vision to say that actually this is where our focus should be. And one of the things that we can do to preserve their legacy is that Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah to get behind on this project about education for our children, wherever however we are doing, in every city, in every town, establishing institutions and centers of excellence, centers of learning, so that when we leave this world, as everyone has to leave this world, it's sadaqah jariyah for all of us. Just like we are today remembering Qibla Pir Samatullahi because of the tremendous, phenomenal work that they did in the field of education, in the field of health and welfare, and more than anything else, in reviving the hearts and minds of so many people around the globe. So many, whether it be people of other faiths or our own faith, when they used to listen to Qibla Pir Sahib's word, it was as if this man is deeply in love with something. And that was the love of Allah and His Messenger, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And in that love, they took you through the journey of spiritual journey of love that, I'll let you take the call.
SubhanAllah. We have a caller on the line, a flower from the garden of Nariyan Sharif. I have the grandson of Pir Alaudin Siddique, rahmatullah alayhi, joining me, Sahibzada Hamad Siddique. Sahibzada, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
A very warm welcome. Jazakallah for joining us.
Jazakallah for taking my call. First of all, I would like to offer my salam and mahabbat to all the ulama ikram, the beautiful scholars on this panel. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase His fazl and His karam upon each and every one of you and upon all the viewers watching this beautiful program.
Ameen. Jazakallah.
My beloved grandfather and shaykh and murshid, Qibla Hazoor Shaykh al-Alam, rahmatullahi ta'ala alayh. What can I say? Undoubtedly, he was a great friend of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Subhanallah.
He dedicated his whole life from his youth till the day he passed away. Every minute, every hour, every day was spent in the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in the mahabbat and the ishq of Nabi Pak alayhi salatu wa salam, and for the sake of Islam as well.
Subhanallah.
Qibla Hazrat Sahib rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi, he was a defender of Islam, he was a defender of this beautiful faith. He would defend the honor, the namus al-risalat in relation to Nabi Pak alayhi salatu wa salam. He was a reviver of spirituality, spiritualism, Sufism, Tasawwuf. Every person who was in his company, every person who was blessed with his suhbah, his ma'iyyat, felt very honored, very special, felt illuminated. When we would do their ziyarat, we would feel and we would experience spiritual comfort, tranquility. And this is, many people are witness to this, that when we would leave our homes, we would think of all the problems that we have to go through. I myself, when I would leave my house to visit my shaykh and murshid in the masjid, I would think of all the homework that I have to do, all the work that is piling up, all the problems that I have. Every person would leave the homes thinking of what to do, which bills to pay, which problems to handle. But when we sat with Qibla Hazrat Sahib, all our problems washed away, and we were in a state of gratitude, and we were in a state of enlightenment when we would sit with them. Qibla Hazoor Shaykh al-Alam rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi, he was, and I say that he was an accepted shakhsiyat, and by that I mean he was undoubtedly accepted in the bargah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Nabi Pak alayhi salatu wa salam, but he was also accepted amongst the people in this dunya, Muslims, non-Muslims, people of different faith, religion, different people of maqatib al-fikr. When they would sit in his presence, they wouldn't want to leave his suhbah and they would want to continue learning from him, seek guidance from him. Qibla Rasul rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi. He was a person of taqwa, and the ulama say al-muttaqi man salaka sabil al-mustafa. He was indeed a person who followed in the footsteps of his mahbub, his beloved Nabi Pak sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. Qibla Rasul alayhi rahmah, when visiting the house of Muhtaram Allama Jani Sahib in High Wycombe, he wrote a couplet on a picture in which he said, Akela hu magar abad kar deta hu veerana, bahut roegi meri baat, meri sham tanhai, which means that even if I am alone, I can illuminate abandoned villages, abandoned valleys, abandoned places. Bahut roegi meri baat, meri sham tanhai, which translates as, even after I depart from this dunya, even when I leave this dunya, the evening itself will miss my presence. And from the day he has departed from this dunya till this day, I have been to Pakistan. I participated in his janazah here and in Pakistan, including his tasfeen and all the time it took for people to do his ziyarat. And the days after he was buried, every person who would meet me and would offer his condolences would say that we still don't believe and can't believe that Qibla Rasul has left this dunya. We find it difficult and very challenging to digest this fact and to accept this fact. Finally, once again, I would like to offer my express gratitude to Ummah channel, to yourself and the beautiful scholars for taking their time out and expressing their love, their muhabbat in this tribute for Qibla Hazoor, Shaykh al-Alam rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi. I ask you all to pray for my family, and in particular myself, to continue the work and legacy of my beloved grandfather. And I ask each and every one of you to pray for my continued success and for my ability to honor my shaykh's name.